Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are on the road already this morning. Kind of overslept a little bit because, well, we worked late last night doing that special transport, so I slept until 6:15. And now we're on the way to get our cargo for the day. We're doing an external contract day because there wasn't much really on this regular freight market. So we're doing an external contract. We're going to be heading to the southeastern part of New Mexico. At least that is the plan. And see what time we get there. And should be about a 6-hour journey, give or take, I think. Let's see, it's only 45 through here. Better slow on down. We did pretty good overnight, at least my workers did. We're almost back up to 100 grand. So yeah, we're getting up there again to where I possibly could be looking into trading in this Mack Anthem truck at some point. I may go another, well, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Play it by ear. I think I want to get in that lane, and I do. And we need to turn right again. I think we're delivering, I don't know if we're actually delivering cattle. We're taking a cattle trailer, I know that much. But I don't know if there's actually cattle in it. Maybe there are, I don't know. Alright, so I think I'm going to the railroad to get the cattle trailer. Kind of an odd place to be getting cattle, but... And I should just be able to pull on in with external contracts. And there's the trailer right there. This might be the same place where you dropped off our special transport. And let's get this locked in. Perfect. Wait till it's locked in and we'll go ahead and check out where we're going with it. So it is actually live cattle. And we're going to Artesa. And we're bringing them to Kraft Heinz. They're going to make ketchup? Mustard? I don't know. We'll see anyways. We're expected to get there about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So when we get down there, we'll see where it is. Like I said, we're trying to kind of stay in around the Texas area. No, I want that button, there we go. Let's get going here. Gotta take it easy, we got live cattle back there, so don't need to be turning the steering wheel too abruptly. I actually had, though, a couple drivers overnight that did not do any cargo deliveries. They kind of returned empty, so that costs a little bit of cash, but it's going to happen now and then. So just remember, on external contracts, yeah, we can only do 65 miles an hour max. So if we get on an interstate that says we can go a little bit faster, we can only do 65. Not that big of a deal. Sometimes I don't like these intersections because the cars kind of like hesitate, even though they're not turning. They want you to go instead, which is very polite of them, I think, you know. Very, very nice of them. Alright, just don't want to be getting any tickets. We're trying to save that cash, that lovely, lovely cash. So the more I'm thinking about it after we do, like I said, trade the truck, I think we'll probably save up some money to get ourselves a trailer. And maybe with a new truck by then, I'll maybe even come up with a design for a trailer. I think we'll get a reefer trailer. So we'll have to save a good amount of cash for that. But we're making more and more money just a little bit quicker than we were in the beginning because, well, everyone's leveling up. And that's the whole part of it. And then if we ever get bored of the trailer, we'll dump in some garage, and then we'll let the drivers fight over who gets to take the trailer. Alright, so since speed is 65 here, I'm just going to set it to cruise to 65. That's the fast we can go. And like I said, we'll get there when we get there and see what they have to offer us when we get down there. It's Artesa, right? Did I say that correctly? Artesa? Sure, that's what I'm going to go with. Now, I have not been down to this part of New Mexico on this profile at all, looking at the cities, so I'll want to unlock them, just in case. Never know. We're kind of like on the border of Texas when we get down there. And as I'm recording it now, I haven't heard too much news about the Texas DLC or Montana recently, so I just keep thinking it's going to be any time. It seems like when they come out with DLC, you know, they announce Texas, Montana, and so on and so forth. But it's not like they give us, they never really give us like a 2-week notice, like, hey, in 2 weeks we plan on releasing it. It's usually like about 5 days. But sometimes you get a little bit of a hint, like, yeah, it's coming real soon, but you just don't know when. But I mean, the Texas DLC, I didn't think, you know, I may just finally have to say abort, and we'll just start traveling around further. But as long as we can get some decent loads and go somewhere. I mean, we are getting paid $1,600 for like a half day, a little bit over a half day journey. Ooh, are we going to get actually over $100,000 before our loan payment is due today? It's a possibility. Just need one more delivery. Just a little over $400 more. Then, of course, we will pay $6,000. I think it's actually $6,012 is the payment. But I am really kind of looking forward to possibly getting a truck. I'll tell you what, if we get down to Artesa, but I don't think Artesa sounds like a town that's going to have a truck dealer there. But if they do, who knows? I might stop in for a quick little talk with the truck dealer, and see if we can strike a deal. I know a lot of people have been, well, not a lot of people, but ever since I've been talking about trading a truck, people are like, well, if you go to this town, you can get this. It's like, yeah, I'm not really trying to get to a certain town to get to a certain truck. We just show up and it's like, oh, well, this is the one that's here. All right, let's go have a look. Yeah, I really can't wait for Texas to come out, because the Texas part of the coast-to-coast map, it's done over rather well, but I like to see what SCS can bring to the table. I mean, we've seen some pictures. I think it was Dallas about maybe 3 months ago. They showed some pictures of what Dallas was looking like. Looks really, really good. I see a chopper, so there might be an accident ahead, so I'm going to go ahead and get over this lane just to get out of the way. Yep, there it is. Keep your eye out for the sky. Always look out for those choppers. But we're getting... This is our exit ramp right here. Traffic is all clear. Gotta remember, gotta drive nice and smooth. We got live cattle back there. This could be a short day as well. Meaning if I get there at 1 o'clock and I can't really find nothing that suits my interests, I won't have no problem going somewhere and resting on up. For other reasons, real life reasons, I am recording this kind of late tonight. Had some real life stuff come up, so unfortunately, I'm getting to recording late tonight. So if it happens to be a short episode, it could be for a couple of reasons. One, we couldn't find good cargo, or two, we get there and there's a truck dealer, and I spend a lot of time trying to trade in a truck. But we'll see what happens when we get there. Actually, this part of New Mexico looks rather nice. I am just hoping for one driver to get a delivery done before 11:30. Just so for a little while we can see that bank account with 6 digits in it. But if I remember correctly, when I was way back when we bought our only trailer that we have, which is a lowboy, I was looking at a reefer trailer, and boy, that was, when it's all decked out and you're getting like the biggest one, I think they're like 150 grand. Like, I would like to see whatever truck we have at that point, and then of course we get ourselves a trailer. I will do a paint job for, well, one, we'll have one for the truck. If I don't like the one that's currently on there. And then I'll make one for the trailer as well if when we do get one of those. The I-40 eastbound. So I was looking on the workshop for American Truck Simulator on Steam, and I thought about possibly looking at some modded trucks, but then I decided against that just because not knowing if the mod author is going to go ahead and make sure everything is updated when there's updates to the game. I didn't want to get into a modded truck and have an update to the game and then it doesn't work, and then I'm really up the creek without a paddle. So, I mean, losing a modded engine or chassis, I mean a transmission engine, I could always swap it out for something else and not the truck. But having a truck not work completely, that would really suck. It is going to be kind of funny though, when I do trade in this Mack Anthem for whatever it might be, how long, it may take me like 2 or 3 trips before I get used to the sound of the engine and the RPMs and knowing when to shift. I've gotten really used to this engine now. I know the sound. I never really look at the RPM gauge. But when I first got this Mack engine in here, the E9, I think it's an E9, right? It's been a while. Yeah, I couldn't, just by the sound, I was like, well, what am I pulling for RPMs? But now, just by the sound, it's funny how you get used to things like that. So I really can't get one driver finishing a delivery, so we can see 6 digits down there. It'll probably happen, I'll miss it, and then the loan payment will come in, and then I'll look back down and go, oh, no, we didn't get over 100,000. I should go back into getting like the different seasons mods and maybe run like a spring or summer, fall mod. We did the winter mod. Oh, where am I? Straight ahead? Yeah, on the GPS, I think it's straight ahead we gotta go in. Yep, I see it. One thing about the side mirror, I won't miss that, trying to have to peek around it. Are you stopping to let me out? Is that what you're doing? Alright, fine. I'm not going to wait for you then. I guess I'm going to sneak on out now. I'm not... Alright, everyone's just like, this guy needs to go through. Thanks. I guess pull in from this direction? Not used to this way station design, but... Hey, wait a minute, we got a viewpoint here. We're gonna pull in, since we got time today. Do I have to turn off the engine and activate the viewpoint? Let's see what this is all about here. The city of Vaughn. Now, does anyone know about the city of Vaughn? Why is this a viewpoint of what's so special about Vaughn, New Mexico? Because I don't know what it is. Call me stupid if there is something about it. Or is this just a viewpoint just to have a viewpoint? Hey, they got Wi-Fi. And it's clean. Sometimes I do laugh when you ever see signs like that. It's like, you go past like a little mom and pop store. It's like, good food here. It's like, what do you expect them to put down? Bad food here? A clean hotel. No, I thought I'd say dirty hotel. Most of them sometimes are. But does this like go on forever? Or do I have to exit out of this? Or what's the deal? Alright, I guess that's it. So that's what a viewpoint does, I guess. Well, we got out and stretch our legs a little bit. Made sure all the cattle were fine back there. They look fine. They look bovine. Yeah, I said it. Alright, let's get out of here and leave the bad joke behind. I probably should have snuck out there because now I'm going to get stuck behind this truck, right? No, he's turning. And now what's going to happen? I had a little bit of an opening and I hesitated. I'm like, I'll let them go. Now you watch. I'm going to get like traffic after traffic. There we go. Alright, so 113 miles according to that, and we got 115 to go, so it looks like we're going right into the heart of Artesa. And away we go. So I can see where like viewpoints along canyons or something like that would be a lot better. I'm just kind of curious why they chose Vaughn, New Mexico as a viewpoint. There's our loan payment, so I may have missed it, but I don't think I did. Nope, I don't think I did. I don't think we got over 100,000, so we still can. I mean, some driver can, you know, bring in like 5,000. Why is traffic so slow down through here? Oh, I see cones out. Yep, I knew someone was going to do that. Wait, did I miss? I see the boxes all over the road. Did I miss? I did not see a trailer. Was there a trailer there? Of course, you can back up the video and see. I won't know until I edit, and I'll be honest with you. When I go to edit this later on, I'll probably forget to look again. have to resume cruise control. Where am I bringing this to? Oh, that's right, the craft. So we gotta look for the craft signs out front when we get there. I mean, I guess they could be making some burgers if they're making ketchup and mustard and all that kind of stuff. Just 75 miles out. Now we're going to be there right around 1:30-ish. So if I do find a load leaving there, it won't be an external contract. It'll have to be something and a delivery that can be delivered whatever tomorrow is. I don't know what day it is in game. I'll have to double check all that stuff. Or unless I find a really short delivery somewhere, but I prefer at this point along our time in our career now here in ATS that we won't do like a 2-hour delivery. So I'll have to see what's out there. I see another chopper, so is there an accident down here? Yep, it's in the other... It's on the other side. A lot of accidents down here in New Mexico. Slow down to 55. Yeah, you can see that on the GPS I have not been down this area, this profile at all. There's a garage here, though. Do I want a garage? Would I want a garage in Roswell? Now, they should have had a viewpoint down here in Roswell, and they could have made that kind of interesting. But that's just me. The other thing I should take consideration as well when I buy a new truck, hopefully they have a 12-speed transmission available, because I'm so used to the 12-speed. But then again, I guess I could adapt if it's like we almost bought a Peterbilt. I think I would I can't get on base game I cannot get a 12-speed transmission. I'm pretty sure if I look for one in the workshop or on mods, I could find a 12-speed transmission for a Peterbilt. When the game first came out, I got used to the 13-speed. I think I tried an 18-speed when it first came. Oh well, when I could afford when I got 18-speed in there. That was just way too many gears for what I was hauling, anyways. I didn't see the need for 18 gears. Even here on the 12-speed, I'm skipping. I basically skip all the odd gears in a way. I usually start like in 4th. Depending on the weight. I usually shift from 4th to 6th to 8th to 10th, and sometimes I just go right from 10th to 12th. Occasionally I'll go to 11th gear, but when we get into the heavier loads, then yeah, then I'll start using the odd gears. But once, but even then I'll skip a gear. I'll go from like 3rd to 5th, and then the 7th, and then finally shift to an even gear. But very rarely do I go 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way up to 12th. I usually skip gears anyways. But I'm also, when I'm in a gear and kind of cruising along, I'm probably not, you know, if I'm in 7th or 8th, I'm probably not picking the correct gear to get better fuel mileage, which I could look right on my dash and see exactly how I'm doing on fuel, but... he decided to go through that light. He said, the heck with it. And he... it was turning red, and he was like, ah, never mind, I'm going. Just waiting our turn. Wonder how the cattle are doing back there. Hopefully it's not a hot day. It sounds like they're getting a heck of a breeze going through Roswell at 25 miles an hour. Yeah, see, dude, you rushed through that red light before, and now I'm right behind you again anyways. You just ran into someone. No. He backed right up into me. Luckily, he didn't cause no damage. And, yeah, I'm not getting that close to you again. The heck with you. I mean, I wasn't that close to begin with. And honking my horn wasn't going to do nothing. I was waiting for the game to troll me and say, oh, you caused an accident. I'd be like, no, I didn't. I really want to get around this. I mean, he went through a red light, and then he ran into the back of someone else. And then he backed into us. I like how he just threw it in reverse and just like, yeah, I'm coming back. But it's AI traffic, so overall, that's what do you expect? I mean, I kind of want to go around this guy at this point, but since we're only 24 miles out, I don't know how far to my exit, so... I mean, we've all had that situation where you're on the interstate and you always get that, sometimes you get that one car, one person that they pass you, then they get in front of you on the interstate, then they kind of slow down, and you got to go past them, and you're just both in each other's way, it seems like, and after a while one of you just says the heck with it and you step on the gas just to get away from them. That's what I feel like with the guy in front of me right now. That's exactly how I feel. I just want to get, I don't care if he takes off or I gotta slow down or whatever, just go. I don't want to see you anymore. Go away. It's a fighter jet. There's something like that where I live. They got a fighter jet in one of those. Oh, sure. Now the drivers are bringing in the money. We could have hit 100,000 if you brought it in the morning, but no, you got to bring it in the afternoon. All right, I was like, did he just run into somebody again? I saw the lights flicker for a second. I was waiting for the hazard lights to come on. If I see the hazard lights come on again, well, there's nothing I can do about it, honestly. But it sounds like I'm going to back up, because then I'm going to run into someone, and then I will get a fine for running into someone. Kind of looking on the GPS to see if I can notice any truck dealers in town. I'm not noticing anything currently. Hey, he's turning. I need to get in that lane over there. And I sneak over there, please? No, I'll wait my turn. I mean, I possibly could, but there's no need. I'm not in that much of a rush. Where's the train? I think it's over there. Let's go ahead and just take a quick screenshot. Because why not? Hey, Ned's Bar and Grill in the background. Perfect. I better pay attention. I may have missed my light. I have no idea. Nope, we didn't. I wonder if by making delivery here, if I can get some like free ketchup or something like that. Probably not. So where are you going to want me to park this? I'm seeing the flag over there. Do I have a way to... I think I can. I think there's plenty of room for me to do this so I don't have a blind side back in. Yeah, there's not much room here as I thought there was. Nope. Not as much room here as I thought there was. So this may not work at all. Nope. Alright, that's not going to work. Alright, so I'll have to do a blind back in. Let me go ahead and do this the way I need to. Be careful I don't jackknife on myself. So I'm getting pretty close to doing that. Alright, let's do it like this. Total concentration right now. Alright, if I remember, if I hit the Z key, that's my zoom in. Ooh, even that's not a good angle. Cindy, stick your head out the window, would you please? Can't see the back of my trailer. No, I didn't, it's not where I need to be. Uh-oh. Yep, I hit the other trailer. And I got a fine for that one. Alright, well, I deserve that. I hate blind side backing in. I mean, I could go external camera, but... Oh, not in reverse. Thought it was. I don't know if I'm leaving myself enough room. Alright, now let's straighten myself out a little bit. In the truck and trailer and in real life, straighten myself out. It's always good. Yeah, that's not it's not good backing up at all, but I get a better idea of where I am. Alright, it's kind of where we need to be. Now I just need to, like I said, straighten myself up. Oh, wow, I'm doing a terrible job at this. How far back can I go to give myself some room? There we go. Turn it like that, and I should be in the zone. There we go. Nice and straight. Other than backing in and nudging that trailer a little bit. It's good. It's all fine. Give me my low XP for the day because other than backing in, not too bad. But there's no damage to the cargo, so that's good. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a look at the map and see what was down here. Yeah, there's no truck dealer here whatsoever. Not external contracts, but let me look here and see what we got available to us. There's one to Phoenix, but like I said, let's see, Nevada. That's a long, long ways. That's 4 hours, so that's something that I wouldn't be able to get done today. Nope, and I don't want to go into Texas, so I don't have any freight I can really take today. I want to get there. What is today? Today is Wednesday. You need that by Thursday. How long of a ride is that? I mean, I could take this and kind of go a little bit. Where is that? I don't know if I'll make it that far. Especially with that big of a load. I think we're going to have to call it here for the day. So let's go ahead back to the world map and we'll figure out something to do next time. Let me go on down here. Okay, so we'll fuel up here. And then we'll go rest. I think that's going to be a motel we're got to be going to. Let's go ahead and get back in the drive mode. And leave this trailer behind and pretend nothing happened like I backed into the other trailer. And then hopefully we got some better... Well, I mean, there's not bad loads there. Just that time-wise, it's not... I mean, I got 3 hours of drive time left today. So by the time I go pick up that heavy load and try to get to another town for a rest area, wouldn't work. I just pulled out in front of a car, so hopefully, yep, they'll let me go. Oh, that's why I'm in odd gears, not even. No train, no train. I'll top off with some diesel. And I think we'll be staying at a motel, I think. Which means I'm sleeping in the back of this truck. The fuel station on this corner. Nope, that's an IHOP. Well, there's an IHOP sign out there. I don't see exactly if that's an IHOP. What is in the parking lot of that gas station? My zoom button here. Alright, so it's like a cowboy. He's a rancher, basically. Alright. We're not even in the cowboy state, but that's fine. Looks like we're going to be filling up at a Chevron. Which I have not personally seen a Chevron station in ages. And those prices on there right now are looking really darn good. Those fuel prices are looking really, really good right now. I wish I was paying $3.21 just for regular gas, let alone diesel. Round and round we go. Whoops. There's a neutral there for a second. That's not good for the engine. Oh wait, am I actually pulling in here? Wait, you got me going around. Where the heck am I going? This is a rest area, huh? This is... It is. Okay. This is an interesting one. So it's kind of like where Garage May was going to be and they decided not to. So I'm like in the back parking lot of... Where the heck are we? This seems kind of weird. Hang on a second. Let's go free camera mode. So there's a Best Buy. What is this building? Or is it just... Is this a random building? Yeah, just a random building where a lot of people get cargo. So I guess we're parking here. It's not even at a motel. Was where I thought we were going. Alright, well, it is what it is. So we're getting kind of done rather early today. So, you know, like I said, we only had 3 hours left on our clock. And by the time I went and picked up a load and tried to go anywhere, I can only travel about 2 hours. And who knows if I was going to find a rest area 2 hours from out of town. It was very questionable, so we'll just have to wait until next time. But if you want to look at the map of where we are, this is where we are, and Texas is not too far. So, yeah, but I'm guessing we're going to be traveling somewhere. Yeah, a lot of places down here in the southeastern part of New Mexico where I have not been. So I think we'll try to maybe get over here into Arizona because there's a lot of places in Arizona we haven't been either. Yuma, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, a lot of places down here we not have been, but there's a lot of places on the map we have not been at all either. So, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Wait, I want to exit out of here. Don't want to exit the video on the map itself. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.